Hi. Hey guys, what's up? It's yuhlile and welcome back to another spicy, amazing, and late night video. That's right, it's not the late night show without a host like yuhlile. So I'm here and I'm hosting my late night show of baking. I am so tired of my parents controlling my everyday life. Like, are you kidding me? Every single night they're like,
yuhlile, go to bed at 9.
yuhlile, do your homework.
Like, I don't need people telling me what to do 24/7. I don't need micromanagers in my life. So today I'm rebelling against my parents. I'm gonna be staying up past my bedtime and making cookies. Mom and Dad, you can suck my finger. You might be wondering, yuhlile, what recipe are you even making today? Well, I'm so glad you asked, fellow viewer. Today I'm going to be making some red velvet crinkle cookies because I've already made chocolate crinkle cookies and I made matcha cookies. And because it's Valentine's Day, I thought that it would be appropriate to make some red velvet cookies because, you know, red and hearts and love and like, yeah, you get the gist. So anyways, let's get started, boys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure all the dry ingredients in this bowl. It's late enough for my parents to be really tired of everyone and including me. So for the sake of them not beating my ass tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to be speaking as quietly as I humanly can. Alright, so we're going to start off with 3 cups of all-purpose flour. But first, a little sippy sip of LaCroix. I love the taste of static. How hard is it to not mess up 1 cup of flour? Are you kidding me right now? That's 1. Does this all fit? That's what she said. Oh my god. Okay, that's 3. Okie dokie. Next up is the 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. And for that, I am using Hershey's cocoa powder, 100% cacao, naturally unsweetened. One time when I was a kid and I was a fiend for chocolate, I mean, I still am, but like, I was worse back then. I took the cacao powder and I smelled it and I was like, oh my god, this smells so good. This smells like every single one of my fantasies aligned together to make one good thing, right? And so I stuck my finger in it and then I tried it and I was like, because I didn't read that it was 100% cacao and I didn't understand that it would not have any sugar in it, so of course it tasted like ass to me. And since then I've had trust issues. For the salt, we're gonna need a 3/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to need 2 teaspoons of the baking powder. And that's 2. And then you're gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And so now we're just going to whisk these dry ingredients together. I'm making these cookies to give to my friends to let them know that I appreciate them a lot, because one thing about me is I don't communicate things ever. So they have no idea that I actually like really love them. So I am going to bake my way into their hearts and tell them that I love them without saying it by giving them these cookies. I really do take after my Mexican father in that case. The next thing the recipe calls for is 3/4 cup of butter. It said that it had to be softened in the recipe and I didn't take these out on time, so they're still pretty rock hard. So what I'm gonna have to do is pop them in the microwave for a little bit, right? But here's the thing, I think my parents might be asleep. So if they hear the microwave go off, I'm going to see God tonight, and not in that way. If you're complaining about radiation in your cookies, boy do I have something to tell you about processed food nowadays. We recently got this new knife set, and they scare me how good they are because I'm not used to good quality things. Hey guys, welcome back to the microwave cam. I'm a little scared right now. I'm low-key I didn't even do anything! Oh hell no, the devil is coming for me already. Let's put it in for like 30 seconds at first. This is really loud to me, but what am I supposed to do with this rest of this butter? I'm playing with you guys. I'm literally just playing. No! Shut up! It was supposed to be softened and it melted, but it's fine. So now that our butter is all melted and delicious and just full of fat and grease and all the best things in the world, we're going to put it in our big bowl. Not the same one we put the dry ingredients, of course. Can you please go in? That's what she said. And now we're going to measure out 1 1/3 cups of granulated sugar to put into our puddle of fat and grease and delicacy. 4. 1 1/3 cup. And then it said to beat until fluffy with an electric mixer. Yeah, I'm not doing electric. I'm doing manual labor because Nothing says I love you like child labor. So now that you're going to get carpal tunnel from mixing this manually, you're going to add in your 3 large eggs. Now, I don't really know what classifies an egg as a large egg, so I'm just going to add these eggs that I found in my refrigerator. This one I almost cracked while opening the refrigerator, and I almost got a heart attack. Oh, hello. And now we whisk. Okie dokie, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add the milk, vanilla, and red food coloring. So for milk, I'm going to be using my 2% milk because I don't believe in whole milk, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that. And then we're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. That was already the half of the other one. Okay. And lastly, we're going to add in the 5 teaspoons of red food coloring. So let's get measuring. Oh no, it looks like I killed someone. Guys, did you really think that I would kill somebody? Never judge a book by its cover. I actually murdered 3. And we whisk. Ew. What the freak? Hold on. Oh wait, trigger warning. If you have trypophobia, don't look at this. Because, what the fuck? What happened? Is it supposed to look like this? Ew. Okay, wait, I just realized the recipe also calls for like some lime juice. I don't know if the lime juice is supposed to fix whatever happened with this, but I'm gonna try it and see how that happens. So I have my lime. That's 2. That's good enough. I think that's good. Did it help? Yes, a little bit, but it still looks like brain food. Now is the time where we preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now it says to slowly start adding in the dry ingredients. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. Now it's starting to look a little bit more like a normal batter. Estoy haciendo puras cochinadas, not gonna lie. Now that I'm done mixing my batter, and I got carpal tunnel for the 5th time this night, I'm gonna stir in our white chocolate chips. Now in the recipe it says to use an entire cup of them. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate chips, so I'm just gonna add in half a cup. We mix again and get carpal tunnel for the 6th time tonight. Now we're done mixing all of this good stuff together. We're gonna line these cookies up in some parchment paper and pop them in the oven. So I have finished my 2 trays. I still have some leftover batter, as you can see, so I'm going to be making a 3rd tray when these 2 come out. Alright, welcome back, my Jake Paulers. So the cookies are out. They're looking quite beautiful, if I do say so myself. They don't look crinkly. They look like normal cookies, but that's the price you pay when you don't follow the instructions correctly and don't freeze them for 2 hours, because it's 11:30. I started making these cookies at 9:30. I want to go to bed. So now what we're going to do while we wait for those cookies to cool off a little bit, we're going to go ahead and agarrarle tiempo al tiempo and put the powdered sugar on top of these cookies. So here I have my bowl, my shaker thingy, I don't know what this is called, and my powdered sugar. And now the moment that you've all been waiting for this entire video, I'm sure of it, the taste test. So I'm going to take this cookie right here, the smallest one I could find out of all of them. Good stuff. That, my friends, is what you call good stuff. You guys gotta try this recipe out. It's the best. Don't be sad if you don't have a Valentine. As long as you got these bomb-ass cookies, it'll feel the same. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you sincerely. And if you liked it, make sure to give it a big, juicy, filled with love thumbs up. Because 2 thumbs is closer to a heart than you will ever be. I'm kidding. I will see you all in the next video. Adios. Oh yeah, I'm committed. I'm so committed.